What's up guys, it's Ben, welcome back to another. Today is Sheffield Wednesday versus Cambridge United. First game of 2023, really looking forward to it. Hopefully Wednesday can keep pressure on the teams, you know, Ipswich, Plymouth obviously won yesterday, but we just want to keep going. We got to match them. Obviously Ipswich haven't played their game, but we'll be wanting to keep pressure on them as well. We could potentially go above them today, depending on what happens, but hopefully we can get a win. Obviously Cambridge are struggling quite a bit, a few points off the relegation zone, 1-0 loss to Derby in their last match. We beat Port Vale 2-0 with a lovely Michael Smith brace. So yeah, it's turning for Wednesday. Obviously the Bannon injury in the last game wasn't great. He's going to be out for a few games now, I reckon. It didn't look great, so I don't think he'll be starting today. But with a team like Cambridge, they're quite poor. I'm hoping that even without Bannon, we have the quality and squad depth to, you know, go on and still win the game anyway. We didn't look too bad after Bannon came on. Obviously the rest of the first half wasn't great, but then in the second half we were a bit better, and then obviously Smith got his goal. We obviously we're still defending quite well. We've got a good defence with Mark McGuinness in the middle as that rock. We seem to be quite solid, even though we concede goals here and there. We're not conceding a lot at all, so that's a positive at least. So I'm hoping today that we won't concede, but I don't think we're going to storm Cambridge by any means. I think it's going to be another 2-0 today. Could be a 1-0 though. I'm going to say 2-0. Cambridge really aren't looking too great. No disrespect to them at all, but yeah, I'm hoping for a 2-0 win today. Good 2-0 win. Should propel us up the table, hopefully above Ipswich. But anyway, let's move on to the lineups. Right then, guys, the lineup is as follows. We've got Dawson in goal. We got Palmer, McGuinness, James, Johnson. I think is that a back? Actually, I don't know. Maybe Paterson is playing as another wing back, or is it a full back? Yeah, so Palmer, McGuinness, James and Johnson. James playing as the centre, or Palmer? No, James will play in the centre back, yeah. And then Byers, Volks, Wilkes, Windass, Patterson, Smith. It's very attacking, I must say. So I'm guessing Byers, Volks, maybe Patterson in the middle, and then or just Wilkes, Windass, Patterson and Smith up top. Depends how we're playing it today. It looks quite attacking, so I don't know, anything can happen. So it could be another 6-0, but obviously the team's not as great, I would say. But yeah, the subs, we've got Stockdale, Hunt, Famewell, Shipston, Myton, Adeniran and Derbyshire. So yeah, this team's, I mean, it's odd, must say. Wilkes and Windass getting a start, even though they've not been particularly great, either of them. And obviously Derbyshire benched and Adeniran on the bench as well. I mean, you've got two good, you know, midfielders there that could come in for Wilkes or Windass, really. But I mean, trusting Darren Moore. Hopefully the team plays well today. I have to say, it really is odd. It's peculiar. I mean, we're playing a 4-back with James as one of our central defenders. It strikes me as quite odd from a team standpoint, but you know, the faith's there. Hopefully we can go on and win today. As I said, Cambridge on the best of sides, so hopefully we don't get punished today, but famous last words. But yeah, anyway guys, run a bit late today, might miss the walkout for Wednesday, but anyway, let's head to Hillsborough. Hopefully we get 3 points. Come on the Owls. Right then guys, finally back now, and yeah, what a performance, what a game. 5-0 against Cambridge. I mean, I did predict a 2-0 win. I was hoping that we would win quite comfortably today, but I didn't expect anything like that. We blew them out of the water, really. It was a really good performance by Wednesday, and I'm really impressed with what I saw. I mean, everyone played well, to be honest. You can't really fault it. I mean, there was a few special ones. Obviously, Josh Windass with a hat-trick. Yeah, he played phenomenally. Some of the finishes he put on display today. Obviously, he's been a bit poor in the past few games, past few weeks. Haven't seemed bothered, but today was just looked up for it. He wanted the ball a lot, he called for it, put himself in the right positions, and his finishing was absolutely just tip-top. It was brilliant, especially that third goal, the way it just swerved into the far corner. It was lovely, and yeah, I'm really impressed. Michael Smith as well, good game for him. Obviously got another goal. Joint top goal scorer with Josh Windass now, but yeah, I'm hoping that he can keep getting those goals and keep going, you know. And another special shout out to our midfield too. I think they played absolutely incredibly. Will Volks, you know, when he assumes that position of controlling the game, I feel like he is, you know, really good. He was all over the ball today. He wanted it all the time. Him and George Byers worked really well together, and George Byers is becoming, you know, our next creator. He's like the heir to Bannon. Once Bannon retires, he might be the next guy. But yeah, he was so creative today. So many through balls. Yeah, it was really something special to watch, and I was really impressed. Obviously, the defence played well. Mark McGuinness had his usual amazing game. James and Palmer, but especially Palmer. Palmer got his goal, 4th goal of the season, but he also had a solid game, you know, backing up on that right side with Malik Wilks. And speaking about Malik Wilks, yeah, I didn't expect much from today. Right wing back, thought he wouldn't be much involved in the game, much like Mighton is sometimes when he plays right wing back. But, you know, Malik Wilks, every time he went on the ball, he looked dangerous today. He looked really well, really good. You know, obviously he's got that thing where he can cut in on that left side, and his left foot is deadly. He's got a very, very powerful shot. But, I mean, if he doesn't, he just steps over to the right and he can maybe whip a cross in. Obviously, his crossing needs a bit of work. Seems to always go to the front post. But if we get someone on that front post, you know, or he improves his crossing, he could become a very, very key player for us. And that's what I'm most, you know, that's what I'm most happy about today. Him and Paterson. Although they didn't score, and although, you know, they may not have got the recognition they deserved, I could, like, in the past as well, at like start of this season, they've not been up there as one of the top players, but genuinely those two were two of the best players on the pitch. They played so well, especially Paterson. I mean, Paterson gives it his all every time, every game, every time he steps on that pitch. He's just absolutely insane. I love Paterson, and I feel like he loves this club. And although we didn't get his goal, he looked really frustrated. You know, Paterson, if you're watching this, I know you're not, but trust me, mate, it's fine. You didn't get the goal, but it's fine. You put in an absolute shift, and we all appreciate that. I'm sure every single person at the stadium appreciated how much, like, you know, how much pressure you put on, and just in general how good you played today. But yeah, whole team played well. Nothing to complain about. On to Newcastle. FA Cup, and then Wickham away the following weekend. It's going to be tough for a few weeks now. Obviously, we got that nasty run at the end of January and start of February when we got Barnsley, Ipswich and Plymouth. But hopefully, when we catch a bit of form, this is a good start. We can be ready for them, and hopefully, you know, not get battered in all of them. But yeah. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this one, please make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Also, hit that bell icon to be notified every time I upload. But that's been it for me. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.